Thought. You do understand, don't you? Thought is the basis of all reality being. Energy and thought, to put it in your terms, is very powerful. That's not an explanation. I have the ability to act like...
What is the essence?
The lens which focuses thought.
Thought is the essence
So much nonsense.
of where we are now. I wonder if I can get a deeper mind inside of you. I'll be kind to you. I just want you to see what I see.
Thought is the essence.
Our kids come from the land. Our kids come from the land. I just want you to understand. It's so much more than you know as the story goes. Our kids come from the land. I hope you can understand. I'm trying to hit you with the right beam. You know you were positive like me. 'Cause we could be rebuilding heaven if we look inside. Looking deep inside your mind, you know it's true. Our kids come from the land. I hope you can understand. You're not your job. You're not that label that they gave you. Yeah, you can kick me down. You can kick me in the hurt. You can kick me in the dirt. But you can't take away what I know, and what I know, God made what it is, what it is. Kids come from the land, I hope you can understand. Babies live in water for 9 months, more or less, so hard on the chest. Trying to get real with you. Did you look at your food? 'Cause we could be rebuilding heaven if we take the time to look inside, deep inside your mind. A riddle for your mind, a riddle for your mind, in your mind. 'Cause you are positive like me, and I hope I'm hitting you with the right thing. Our kids come from the land, look at how we treat the land. Our babies live in water for 9 months, more or less. Did you check out your tap water yet? Just swimming in poisonous pool, oh yeah, and thinking I'm the fool. Hey, wick slips, are you trying to give me a quick slip? Only soy, genetically modified formula, for what? Supposed to be the development of a young child. Man, looks like you're giving them poison, make me wanna go wild. What are you putting in the water? Fluoride. Is that supposed to be a slaughter? Lily wave up in my face. Are you trying to control the human race? Nikola Tesla stated a time between the hours of the hertz in the line of 6 to 8. Control your mental state. Never phone in my ear hole. Yeah, you know I know what a bohemian grows, trying to keep me from my garden grove. 'Cause I know that the children come from the land. And what you gonna do when you have to stand in front of me? What you gonna say to me? Trying to help you, and all you do is back me up with the backhand, with your backhand. Would you like the left side as well? Oh well, looks like we're going to hell. Oh well, but we could change it all well. All it takes is a little bit of time and a whole lot of loving hands to repair the land. Now the question is, did I even reach you even a little bit?
They cannot be exploited. If they are intelligent, they cannot be subjugated. They cannot be forced in a mechanical life to live like robots. They will assert their individuality. They will have the fragrance of rebellion around them. They would like to live in freedom. Freedom comes with wisdom, and no society wants people to be free. The communist society, the fascist society, the capitalist society, the Hindu, the Mohammedan, the Christian, no society. Because the moment they start using their intelligence, they become dangerous. Dangerous to the establishment. Dangerous to the people who are in power. Dangerous to the haves. Dangerous to all kinds of oppression, exploitation, suppression. Dangerous to the churches. Dangerous to the states. Dangerous to the nations. In fact, a wise man is a fire, a light, a flame. But he cannot sell his life. He cannot serve them. He would like rather to die than to be innocent.
I can't die. I'll be a spirit inside.
Innocent.
Energy inside.
Energy in you.
Energy inside.
Yeah, you. I can't
Those chemtrails in the sky. Hey Prince, I know you're a nice guy. Is this the sound that doves make when they cry? Are those chemtrails in the sky?
You can't ride up on the sky.
What are you doing to other people?
See the world through a child's eyes.
Is this the sound that doves make when they cry?
Is this the sound that doves make when they cry?
Is this the sound that doves make when they cry?
Now.
You and
for this small little break here, let's just do some numbers. Because that's the whole purpose of my songs, is to do a song, get some tips, and make something. But that's not how it always goes. And we're going to pull this up, and this up, and this up, and this up. Okay. Where's that coming from? Yeah, I know you a nice guy. Oh wait, I didn't turn it all the way on. Alright. Alright. We're back in the real world. Alright. This time, I wrote it down. I don't normally do that. This way, I can flow better, I think. Alright. So, we're going to go turn this back over this way, and we're going to go look at Bill Gates. Bill, I'm not picking on you. I just took you because you're the richest man in the world. So, if it was someone else, it'd be someone else out there. Alright, real simple. You're like, man, I'm tricked, man. I thought you were giving me a song. Well, you got the little song, right? So, 72 billion, doesn't really matter. You're a nice guy, though. But I see down here it says, you're going to a conference about global hunger, and that's what your whole thing is, a big business gathering to tackle the issue of global hunger. Well, Bill, this is really interesting, because I'm going to base this whole thing on this little scene that I seen. I've had a few, but then again. Oh, sing it, Bill, sing it. Oh, I think I missed it. Oh, I did. Oh well, we'll back it up, because it is kind of funny. It's the part where he's doing like I know it's not real Bill, but he's doing the numbers for pizza in his head. I just thought it was funny because he's doing numbers, and I like totally screwed this up. I thought I had it. Oh well.
24 hours times 365 days. That's 37 million heartbeats times 75 years. Slow down!
Anyways, he's going through a bunch of numbers and he's just adding it all up, and I thought it was cute. But anyways, I screwed that all up. Oh well. That's what you get for being live. All right, this is great because we're gonna end world hunger, or at least give a great idea. So, $72 billion. Money, that's an object. But anyways, all right, so we're back over here. Okay, back over here. Actually, let me look at Bill. We can look at Bill. All right, we can do this. All right. Now, I have the numbers. You can do them if you want. All right. So, this is actually from the big website where it's got, I can't even remember what it is. But anyways, it's the 500 billion, the 500 list of all the billionaires in the world. All right, real simple numbers. Okay, at 100 million, which I know Bill could, that's like peanuts to him, right? 100 million, divide that by 50 states. That's $2 million. That's a $2 million garden in every state, and then hopefully the whole world. Okay, you follow me there. So you got your 2 million in each state. So we're not gonna look at land. We're just gonna look at purchasing trees, even though trees are free. But anyways, we're not gonna look at labor or nothing like that. Just the essence of having that amount of trees. All right. So $25 a tree. That's 80,000 trees. 80,000 fruit trees. We're just gonna do apples. We're gonna do dwarf apple trees. You can, like, if you want land thing, you can plant 5,000 dwarf apple trees on 1 acre of land. They do more in Europe. All right, so you're at 135 pounds to 145 pounds. We're gonna do half that. Let's say they don't grow that well. You don't have to. We're not going in there, right? We're just gonna stick with numbers. All right, so 67.5 pounds out of every tree. We're not going to worry about years because it's like 3 to 4 years before you produce. But 80,000 trees, we're going to times that by our 67.5. That's 5,400,000 pounds of food times your 50 states. That's 270 million pounds of food, and that's at half. So you can double that, and that's the normal production that it would normally produce. But that's not all. because just like with Bill and the pizza thing, if you can find the scene or whatever, but you do more. Like I like details, so go into the detail of the fact that it's not only trees that you just put in there, because that's 4 million trees. That's 80,000 times 50. That's 4 million trees. Those trees take up thousands of gallons of water. I hope you guys can understand that. So that means that there's going to be fresher air and fresher water, but both of them are one and the same. Air and water, they're still one and the same. Well, anyways, so now look at the big picture now. Now you have all these $2 million free food forests all over in every 50 state. Now you have a heartbeat. You have a center hub where people can get saplings, seedlings, whatever. But I mean, just look at the huge impact that would have. And if they would have small little living dwellings in it, um, you would end homelessness instantly by having these little living dwellings in there. And I have ways to build them and how to run them efficiently, like make distilled water to use for heating. Anyways, we're going to keep on numbers here. Now, let's say, okay, now there's 500 of you that have billions of dollars. So this isn't that hard to do. But let's say, all right, fine. That's your money. You keep it. Now, kids, if you want to do this, let's just do the number just for your classroom. Let's say you're 7 or 8 years old or whatever. You guys could still do this. You could find your land somewhere else. You could find it here and there. Your church or whatever. But let's just do your classroom. 40 to 60 in a classroom. I have no idea. So we'll do 50. Let's say you do 5 fruit trees. That's 250 trees. That's 135 to 145. We'll do half. It's at 67.5. 250 trees. That's 16,875 pounds per year. Now you take that, divide it by, or times it by your, or actually you have to divide that by your 50, which is going to give you 337 pounds, or sorry, 337.50 pounds of food. Divide that by every day of the year, you're going to get yourself 0.92 pounds of food. Almost a pound of food every day. And I know those thoughts come up because it's always negativity. I can feel that thought coming up. Well, apples don't grow all year long. I understand that, but if you did it in every state, like if this classroom hooked up with another state, you guys could go back and forth. Like, people travel all the time. This is huge, especially if these kids at 7 or 8 would do this and do their living dwelling at the same time, like there are 5 trees in a living dwelling. And they're like, well, they're not going to use that living dwelling. Exactly. It's there for free. Anybody can go in there. Boom. The homeless guy goes in there. He's all good to go. Homeless guy, that's even wrong too. Sorry for labeling you guy. Yeah, that's just a word. You're not homeless. The earth is our home. Well, anyways, that's pretty much all I have. I mean, the numbers are huge, and you can grow apples everywhere. Everywhere. I mean, almost everywhere. But I mean, if you look up Glorious Moon Day, it's called Glory to the World. It's from the 1800s. It's a variety of apple. It produces a 3.5 pound apple. I mean, this is huge because you can do so much with it. And this is just apples. There's so many other different fruit trees out there, but Beacon Food Forest is actually doing one. If you want to go check them out or whatever, but I thought this would be just a really good idea to get out there. I mean, everybody that's engaged in I don't know, a mission or whatever, like the GMO March Against Monsanto and stuff. If you guys would group together and do the numbers, you guys could have your own food forest. And that would make more sense. I mean, just think about that dollar marker. I made a video on that too. I mean, just that common sense. I mean, if you had, I looked at the numbers, you had 270,000 likes on your Facebook. I mean, it may sound like I'm trying to be an a-hole, but that's $270,000 or whatever for that magic marker. And that's not including the stick and the board for making your sign. Do you see that? You know how many fruit trees you could have bought and planted? And I still want to make another video. I mean, I'll put it in here, but I don't know if any businesses would listen. But your businesses, you guys have so much land in front of your business. It just lays there, and you guys pay tons of money to get it landscaped. Someone could easily put fruit trees on there and give them out for free. I mean, if you'd be willing to give me your land, I'll buy my own fruit tree and throw them on there and give them out for free. I mean, not only does this feed your kid, it even helps the bees. I mean, the bees are disappearing. I mean, when you feed powdered sugar and corn syrup to a bee, what do you think's going to happen? If it affects your child, do you think it's going to affect that bee? I think it would, and it's not right. It's just not. It's not good. Well, that's enough of me rambling. I don't know this guy either. Sorry, guy. I didn't mean to bring you into this. It's just you got tons of money and you guys want to do all this good. A simple thing would be to make a garden. It's where your kids come from. I don't know. Bill, I hope that makes sense. I mean, you guys are gathering a big business gathering to tackle the issue of global hunger. I just did it. I just did it. Not to be boasting, not to be raving, because I didn't do it. This planet does it. It does it all the time. All you gotta do is just give it out for free. It does it. I don't do nothing but show it. I mean, look at that. Apple orchards do exist. Go look at one. Go visit one. And just imagine if that was open to the public for free. Just to go roaming around, grab whatever you need. I don't know. To me, that's just great love. I mean, look how much water that we're made of. And go look at your tap water. I don't know how that cannot be child abuse at all. I don't see that.